hands behind your back.
It is what it is.
You're trespassing. You're being arrested
Okay.
for trespassing.
All right, no problem.
That's why you're being arrested.
There was no need for you to bring that out here. I know you want to seem cool or whatever, but
Police officers have a responsibility to enforce the law. However, sometimes they overstep their authority and do the unthinkable. Today, we'll be going through these cases where corrupt cops were caught in the act and were exposed for the world to see. On May 14th, 2024, an employee from Food Lion contacted 911 to complain about a shoplifting suspect. The officer arrived at the scene and encountered the suspect, 46-year-old Dennis Bodden, attempting to leave with the stolen items.
Yes, can I get an officer to 10120 Johnston Road, Food Line?
Hold on one moment.
I got it.
Food Line on Johnston Road?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what's your name? What's going on?
I got the same guy who keep coming in here shoplifting, saying he's African American, he's 6'5", he's probably about 220, 230. Right now he's in the produce department making his round.
Okay.
The same guy your officer keep coming for.
Is he currently concealing items now?
Yes, he's right now.
Okay.
Right now.
I'm going to try to get up with him. He's wearing a yellow raincoat.
Hello.
Stop, police. Stop, police. Better back up. Get on the ground.
Bodden was very well known to the police being a chronic shoplifter, and his actions didn't surprise the officer one bit. However, something was way off today as the officer followed him around.
Get on the ground.
1514.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground, sir. All right, we're walking towards AMC. He's already tried to push off on me, so get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Good try.
Get on the ground. Dude, I really don't want to you. Where's somebody at? We're walking on Johnson right now.
That's an Alabama dog bottom. Good to see you.
Get on the ground. Do not walk into traffic. Get what you stop, dude.
The suspect didn't seem to be in the best of mental conditions as he was struggling and needed help.
He's walking into traffic now. Get on the ground. Get on the fucking ground. Arr! Don't you move! Boy, boy, you took a big... Get on the ground! He's back up. I don't have any more tasers. He was able to get up. Get on the ground! Now! He bit me pretty good on my arm. We're still walking.
23 in the area.
It was shocking to see the backup had not arrived yet. The suspect clearly needed help, but suddenly, things escalated, and the cop was forced to do something troubling.
Turn around, Randy. I saw you.
Correct. Where's Army Medic stage? Pulling in now.
You ain't getting away, bro. Get him, Brady. Get him! Back up! Get him! Fired. Fired.
15-8. Fired.
Get out of the ground!
Get out of the ground! Get out of the ground! We can't hear
Alert 5 Medic, Charlotte.
Baden was 3 times, and he walked a few steps before falling down. He became unresponsive by the time EMS arrived and was pronounced dead. Later, the district attorney's office deemed the use of force justified, claiming that the officer was right to use the weapon. Well, what do you have to say about this? Let us know in the comment. Although the cops' conduct may have been controversial in this case, these next cops were definitely some of the worst.
Hey, whoa, back away from me, man.
that down.
What are you doing?
I'm going to ask you to nicely to please shut this off and then read the sign and then determine how you want to proceed.
First Amendment Auditor Sean Paul Reyes decided to conduct a First Amendment audit at the Suffolk County Traffic Violations Bureau. As soon as he entered, he faced strong resistance from the officers there.
Put that down.
Hey, whoa, back away from me, man.
that down.
What are you doing?
Let's go.
Back
Get out of the
away.
courthouse.
Back away. This is not. I'm not in a courtroom. I'm not in a courtroom. Who are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you coming up on me like that, man?
You can't
Well,
film.
I'm not in any courtroom or I'm not in a courtroom or anything. I'm not in a restricted area. This is a public area.
Just asking you not to film.
But this is a public area. I'm not.
In the area.
Yes, I'm in a public area. This is a public
Sir,
area.
There's no filming in the area. Let's go.
Yeah, there's no reason for you to get. Listen, are you security guard or law enforcement? Are you security guard or law enforcement, sir? Can I get your name? Badge number 117. Hey, how you doing? Are you supervisor here?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just taking some pictures and video. I'm a journalist.
Sure, come on over this way. I'm going to show you the sign.
Yeah, well, let me see the sign. Sure, no problem.
So you probably, I'm going to ask you to nicely to please shut this off and then read the sign and then determine how you want to proceed.
So, what rules of the chief judge? Are you law enforcement?
Step back.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason for five
would you
security
please read
guards.
the sign and then stop recording.
Sean had seen some of the worst police behaviors, but something was way off here, as they had a completely unconstitutional sign put up. The brave auditor refused to be intimidated by these cheap tactics.
You're law enforcement?
I'm going to ask you to read the sign
Are you public safety?
and I'm going to ask you to read the sign. And
Rules
stop
of the chief
recording.
judge. Electronic recording and audiovisual coverage in court facilities, court proceedings. Yeah, of court proceedings. Whether or not the court is in session is written. Where's the actual order? This is just the sign. Where's like an order from the
That is
judge?
the order from the chief judge right there. So once again, you're in a courthouse.
Yeah.
You've read the sign. You've seen no video, no photographers, no recording.
What's the law though?
You've written it. You might want to take a look at this because this is criminal contempt.
Yeah.
To continue, and you know I don't want to see that happen.
You don't have you don't have arrest capabilities. You're a security
well,
guard.
if I do or don't, I can call a police officer and a deputy sheriff if you'd like me to. What can I do to assist you?
I mean, you could definitely call law enforcement. I would love for you to call law enforcement because I would like for you to get educated. This is not a law.
I appreciate that.
These are policies, sir. Can I get your name?
Sure, Captain Wright.
Captain Wright?
Ray.
Captain Ray.
Yes.
Yeah, these are policies, and
Okay.
this officer here tried to come at me from behind and put his hands on me.
Oh, he tried to put his hands on you?
Yeah, he tried. I had to back up and put my hand to block him.
So anyway, how can
Security
I help you
officers and public
So how
safety.
can I help you today?
Security officers and public safety like yourself are here to observe and report, sir.
Eventually, a Suffolk County deputy arrived on the scene, and surprisingly, he was much more cordial than the security officials earlier.
How you doing, sir? You a law enforcement officer?
Yes, I am.
Suffolk County Deputy Sheriff?
Yes.
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Anthony Adler's 579.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm just a First Amendment,
Yeah.
I'm a First Amendment advocate. I'm a journalist. I'm not in, there's no courtrooms around here where I'm at. These are publicly accessible areas. I'm just working on a story, gathering content for a story. Peacefully, I'm not bothering anybody, and they're making a big deal about it.
What are you trying to accomplish?
I'm trying to accomplish exercising my rights without being told to stop. That's really what I'm trying to accomplish.
Mind so I can walk with me out here real quick?
I
I'd be
mean,
happy to talk with you. Can you inform me all you want?
I mean, we could talk, but I don't want to talk out there unless you're going to. No, I'm just recording all the signage here and all the public documents that are inside. Yeah, I'm not anywhere near any courtrooms. Nowhere near courtroom.
All right.
No, not even in them.
This is,
I showed this gentleman all the signs and asked him to read it.
Yeah, but these aren't the law. These aren't the law, though. These aren't the law, sir. These are signs. These are policies.
These policies of what the building is asking you of.
Yeah, they're policies. I have a right. This is a public building. I have the right to be in this public building. And just because I'm recording shouldn't restrict my access to the public building. I'm not bothering anybody. I'm not interrupting any courtrooms. I'm not doing anything of that nature.
Sean outwitted the officer who stood there, having no idea what to reply. It's incredibly impressive how this auditor owned this officer and continued to film.
I'm not causing a disturbance. If anything, that security guard over there, while I was filming these signs over here, he tried to run up on me and grab me from behind. And I had to put my hand out to stop him. The guy right behind you, right by the computer screen over there. It was uncalled for. I'm a reasonable guy. I'm not trying to break the law. I'm not breaking the law.
I'm just saying.
I'm not breaking the law.
They have the sign up here for a reason.
I understand it's a policy, but they also, sir, deputy, they also had signs once upon a time that said people of a certain skin color couldn't come into an establishment, correct? Were those signs acceptable? Just because it's on a sign.
Can we talk over here? So
I'd rather.
Over here?
I get out the way. We can come over here.
Come over here. Just follow me over here.
We can come over here.
All right. Okay. So what are you trying to do? Besides just record?
I'm just recording in publicly accessible areas. That's all I'm doing. And if you are going to violate my rights in any way, you let me know that, and I'll take it up with the proper venue. If you're gonna arrest me for any reason, I would hope not. I'm not breaking the law.
That's what I'm just trying to talk to you about. I'd rather talk to you over there.
All right, but I don't want to go over there, sir. I want to stay where I'm at. This is a public building. I'd rather stay where I'm at, sir. Excuse me.
Eventually, he left the building as he was being chased by the officers and was intimidated to stop filming. However, recently, in July 2024, he had to return to the same establishment, but this time, he was fighting the 4 retaliatory tickets he had received earlier from an angry officer.
Not a lot of people here. Hi, how are you?
Good. I just need your conference letter.
Sure.
Thank you. Just have a seat. We'll fire you.
All right, thank you. Yes, ma'am. Hi, how are you? Hi, ma'am. How are you?
What'd they do? They gave you tickets from front, back?
So they gave me a ticket for each window. I drive an SUV. Ma'am. I'm sorry. I drive an SUV, and the back 2 windows, according to the motor vehicle traffic law, the back 2 windows of an SUV could be of any darkness.
Okay.
So he gave me one
What's
ticket.
on your phone? Are you about to show me something?
No, I'm not. I don't need to show you
Okay,
anything.
you're going to show me something.
No. I'm just saying he gave me, according to the law, he gave me 2 unlawful tickets. The back 2 windows could be of any darkness. And again, I dispute the front 2 windows were of illegal darkness anyway. Sure.
All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of 3 of them, okay? I'm just going to charge you for 1.
Right. Yeah. I appreciate that, ma'am. But you said you would get dismissed 3 of them and charge me for 1 tin ticket. They're all unlawful. So I would just ask for time to get an attorney at that point and go to trial.
Sean immediately noticed some improvement in the building as there were no unconstitutional signs. However, his excitement quickly faded when an official demanded that he stay away from the camera.
What's your basis saying they're unlawful? Tell me again.
Right, because he never my window tints.
Put your phone down because I feel like you're videoing me.
Can I put my phone down?
Yeah, because I feel like you're videoing me.
I video. Oh, okay. Are you a public servant? I record all my interactions with public servants.
You're not going to record me, so if you put that away, then we'll discuss.
Ma'am, I just record all my interactions for transparency and accountability with.
I'm not going to do that though.
Why not?
So it's a $280 fine. Can you pay that today?
Isn't the director here pro-Constitution? Brian Browns, right?
August 7th? August 7th.
He's pro-First Amendment.
Yeah.
I was told that the director here encourages
Just give us a moment.
constitutional activities.
Not a problem. You can have a seat, please.
Sure, no problem.
Thank you
No
so
problem.
much.
Wow, absolutely ridiculous. Because I'm recording for transparency, I'm recording. He has to prove that in court, so we're going to take this to trial. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So you have 4 tint tickets.
Right.
3 of them I'm going to dismiss, and the other one I'm going to drop the fine for you to 105.
I appreciate that, ma'am. I appreciate that, ma'am. It's more than just the money for me. It's about the principle. This officer gave me these tickets in retaliation for we had a previous interaction before he pulled me over that he didn't like, where I was recording him, and he didn't like it, so he pulled me over for the tints. My tints are legal. The back 2 windows can be any darkness. So I would just like to consult an attorney if I can get a date, so I can consult an attorney about moving forward.
That's fine. We can
Sure.
adjourn it for you to get on your
That's fine, yeah.
Courtesy of the new director, Brian Brown, Sean encountered no difficulties in filming the building through the lobbies and the hallway. This shows how one person can make a positive impact in an entire institution. However, this wasn't the last instance Sean was intimidated by some corrupt deputy.
There was no need for you to bring that out here. I know you want to seem cool or whatever, but
Sean arrived at the Etowah County Correctional Facility, exercising his constitutional right to film when he encountered a sergeant who didn't appreciate his arrival.
who are you?
Sergeant Daniel, who are you?
My name is Sean. My name is Sean. I don't need any help, Sergeant Daniel. Thank you, though. I appreciate it.
I mean, you can't be recording my guys.
I can't be recording who?
You can't be recording my workers.
Why is that?
You just can't be.
just-
Who are you supposed to be with?
I just can't be. I'm just with myself. I'm not with anybody.
Okay. Well, I need you to go, please.
I'm sorry?
You need to go.
No, I'm okay right here. Thank you. Sergeant Daniel thinks he can tell a free man in this country what to do in a publicly accessible area. Because I'm recording his workers. You mean your slaves? They're not your workers. They're slaves. I mean,
The sergeant exited the building and it appeared the matter had calmed down, but things were about to escalate.
looks like Sergeant Daniel brought backup with him to try and intimidate a journalist exercising his rights. Excuse me? Who are you, sir? I'm just asking for your name.
Deputy Phillips.
Deputy Phillips? My name is Sean, Deputy Phillips. Is there a reason you have that firearm with you?
Yes. Pepperball rifle is used inside the facility.
Well, you're not inside the facility.
This is part of the facility.
This is outside of the facility.
This is still part of it. This is part of my job. This is my security.
Right. There's no need for...
You are on county property. If you do not leave, I will call somebody up here and have you arrested for trespassing.
This is publicly accessible area.
No, it's not.
There's no restricted area signs or no trespassing signs. You all are correctional officers?
The deputy thought he could intimidate the auditor by displaying his firearm, but he had no idea he was up against one of the best auditors who remained calm and collected.
Is this a restricted area?
Yes.
Deputy? There's no signs indicating that it's a restricted area.
Authorized personnel.
Yeah, parking.
It's still authorized. You're not authorized.
It says parking. I'm not parking. I'm on a sidewalk. There was no need for you to bring that out here. I know you want to seem cool or whatever, but I'm not a threat to you. You don't need to pepper ball, shoot me. Absolutely ridiculous. It says parking for authorized personnel only. This is parking. Doesn't say authorized personnel only in this area.
Well, actually, there wasn't any need to bring out the... and Sean owned it. He shortly left the building as he continued with his day. This time, we are heading from Etowah County to Nassau County, where Sean was illegally arrested.
Hands by your back.
It is what it is.
You're trespassing. Being arrested for trespassing.
All right, no problem. What does this Department of Health and Human Services have to hide? Where's the transparency for the people?
In August 20th, 23, Sean was kicked out of the Nassau County Social Services Department, but he decided to head back right next day. But, however, this time things didn't go as planned for the veteran auditor.
Officer Keller, good to see you again. I told you I'd be back. Captain?
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Sir, here you go. You might want to read that.
What is
you're not
this?
allowed to video here.
Are you here
It's a
to
non-public
service?
forum.
You applying today?
Well, yeah, I'm here to conduct business, correct.
You're applying today?
Can I get your name and badge number? You weren't here yesterday.
Counselor, C-O-W-C-E-R.
I got you, Keller.
All right.
4223.
4223? Gotcha.
So nothing's changed. You're not applying today?
Well, I'm here to conduct business, Constitution protected business, yeah.
Well, this is a non-public forum, so you can't record in here. As I said yesterday. Okay?
I can record in here, for
No,
sure.
you cannot record in here.
I can.
So I'm giving you a lawful order that you can't. If you're going to continue to record, then
What would I be arrested for? Recording?
no, you're going to be trespassing.
Trespassing without breaking any laws.
Yeah, you are. Because it's a public welfare facility, like I told you yesterday.
So what is this? Is this a law?
I'm not going to get into it with you. Are you going to stop recording, or are you going to leave?
Just look at the state of these officers who was trying to trespass Sean from a public building. And that's when something shocking happened.
Can you tell me what this is?
Okay, stop. Take hands by your back.
It is what it is.
You're trespassing. Being arrested for trespassing.
All right, no problem.
That's why you're being arrested.
You guys are making a big mistake here.
Okay.
Trespassing is a violation. It's not even a crime in New York. It's not.
So you think?
I know the law in New York better than you. You guys are making a huge mistake here.
Listen, man, I told you. I gave you a chance. I'm trying to be
I was
cordial
trying.
with
No, you weren't.
Yes,
No,
I
you
was.
weren't.
Yes, I was.
No, you 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 weren't. I asked you what this
I-
paper was.
I
asked
told
you to
you
explain
yesterday.
this paper was.
I told you
I
yesterday
asked you-
outside. It's going to be handled differently. You made the conscionable choice to come back here, walk
To
into the
exercise
lobby
my rights again.
recording
I told you I
again
had business to
after
conduct here.
after I told you
told you I
yesterday.
had business to conduct here. I'm here to apply for services.
You're no, I asked you on
I
camera.
did.
On camera.
I did.
No.
And I said I was applying for service.
No, you
I said
didn't.
I had
No, you
business to
didn't.
conduct
No,
here.
you didn't.
Okay, we'll
So
see.
you can change
it's
it
on
around.
the
I can
camera.
see
I'm
it.
not changing
Yeah.
anything around.
I have it all
I
covered.
said I have constitutionally protected business to conduct here. That's what I told
Just
you.
like yesterday. Okay.
Yeah.
We're all good.
You didn't let me conduct
Why
my
don't-
business yesterday. I was trying to go through the metal detector today. Did you not notice that? Because
why
I was
don't we
trying
do
to.
this?
Why don't
Plead the fifth.
Yeah, why don't you do that? Yeah, because that's what you were told yesterday, right? So you want to quit back at it, right?
Sean didn't worry one bit about the arrest. He knew he would be let out in the next few hours, just as he had done several times earlier.
How do you feel it's public property?
Because it's funded by taxpayer dollars, sir. That's why.
This property is not.
It is funded by taxpayer
This
dollars.
property is
You
not.
are an employee of You are an employee of the county of Nassau.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm an employee in Nassau County, but this is not county property.
But who pays? They lease this space through tax dollars, sir. Meaning that it becomes publicly accessible.
Meaning Nassau County has nothing to do with this property.
Well, I'm just asking you. So
No,
you said this is
I'm
private property. Okay.
All right. Yesterday, the property manager stated if someone comes on this property and not handling county business, he wants them trespassed. Nothing to do with press.
But I said I was handling county business when I walked in here.
He asked you.
And I said I have business to attend
What
to. I was trying to walk through the metal.
What were you applying for?
Sir, when I was going to apply for food stamps and cash assistance to see if see how that process goes.
So if you were going to do that, you didn't have to go through the metal detector because the applications are at the door.
But you have to speak to somebody.
No, you don't.
But nobody even helped me.
No,
when you walked out of the door, sir, when you walked out of the door, where was I?
In front of the metal detectors.
Because I wanted to go through the metal detector. So, wasn't it different than when I came here yesterday?
Sean was locked inside the room with another security official who had no clue about the law, and the auditor continued to teach him the law.
On your own camera, and you started doing this. I was standing here. I'm the one that approached you first because I'm like, is this guy recording? So I came and stood behind you.
Are we talking about today or yesterday?
About yesterday first.
Okay.
So I stood behind you and I started seeing clients on your phone, and I walked up to you and I said, "You see this? You see it? Oh, what are you showing? You're showing me signs that don't mean anything.
They're not. They don't.
And that's on your thing.
I posted the video.
So today you come walking up again to the metal detector.
100,000 people have watched the video so far.
So no one knows are you going through the metal detectors or not, because you did the same thing yesterday. You walked to the metal detectors and you have your phone out.
Well, you could ask me when I said I needed service.
When Officer Keller.
Where's the transparency for the people, for we the people, to check up on our government? Don't you think? Don't you think that our government should be transparent? Especially when this officer here is getting paid 6 figures.
Aren't you contradicting yourself? Because if you had applied for benefits, why are you talking about transparency and stuff like that?
Because it's transparency while you're applying for benefits as well, sir.
So you either hit apply for benefits.
No, you can do both, sir. You can do both. You can apply for benefits while holding your government accountable, and that's what I was planning on doing here today. And this officer here gets paid 6 figures every year, and we can't hold them accountable. Do you think that the people need more help, or that law enforcement needs to just keep getting richer and richer? He makes 6 figures with overtime, sir. Some officers make $250,000 with overtime, sir. Do you think that that's reasonable salary for we the people? Did you know that? Did you even know that there's officers that make 200? There's dozens of officers that make 200. Are you a resident of Nassau County, sir?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Did you know as a resident that there are over dozens of officers that get paid $250,000 of taxpayer money, sir?
Stop for a second. Do you know there's dozens and hundreds of officers making $50,000?
No, they start at 80. How could they make 50? Nassau County Police Department starts at 80.
Nassau County Police Department is the highest paid department in the country, and it's truly shocking to see how these cops fall short of basic legal knowledge.
Even though there's no expectation of privacy, you guys have a whole lot of cameras in here, so nobody complains about those. But if somebody said, "Hey, sir, I'd prefer not to be on your YouTube video," I would blur their face out. As long as they're not a public servant like you, I would blur their face out, because I have the capabilities to do that. So if somebody even emailed me or said, "Hey, sir, I really appreciate if you don't put me on your on YouTube. I would appreciate that." I'd blur their face out, and we wouldn't have any problems.
But how would they know your
because
email
they
address?
contacted me on email.
How do they know to contact you when they're sitting in the lobby?
If I went through the metal detector and I had a pen or a belt or a watch, and I was secretly recording every single person. Secretly recording every single person in this facility here, and I went online and I spoke to the woman, and I was very cordial. I said, "Hey, what services do you offer to the public here?" and see how she treated me. And then I went left. You would never know I'm recording. And then I left, and then I left, and I went home, and I published that video online on YouTube, Facebook, wherever.
Yes.
And I published that video. Would this law enforcement officer would he come to my house and arrest me? No, he wouldn't, because there is no charge for recording, so he couldn't do anything about it. So because I'm being honest, because I'm not surreptitiously recording in secret, because I'm being honest and I'm about my intentions to hold my government accountable, I'm in handcuffs with my freedom taken from me. But if I would have done it secretly, this officer would have had no authority to arrest me otherwise.
Even the officials were shocked to see Sean's profound knowledge of the law, as they were left dumbfounded and almost out of response.
Right now, do you know what it is to lose your freedom? Have you ever been arrested?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so you know what it is to lose your freedom, because it doesn't matter if you've done 10 years or 10 seconds. When you lose your freedom, it stays with you, and you lost your freedom, you're like less than an animal, right? I lost my freedom right now for a potential of maybe somebody that's on a domestic. You're hypothetical. What about me? What about my rights? What about my safety? What about my family? What about my well-being? What about everything that goes along with me losing my rights
for simply recording. But we're going to talk about a hypothetical person that may have been in here.
Actually, it's not hypothetical because I've been working for many years. Can you loosen these a little bit?
I can.
Can I get
Just
up?
gotta give me a minute.
Okay. Because they're really, you know. Sorry, man. I'm not trying to twist your wrist. It's alright, Killer put him on way too tight. Keep your hand on your back for now.
After a 20-minute wait, Sean was escorted to a police cruiser and taken to the station, where he quickly managed to secure his release.
Hold on, Sean, just take your hat off, buddy.
This guy's over here. Stop. The front one?
Just hang over.
Just go to the right.
All right, sir. Best of luck to you. Okay. Have a good night.
Sean was let out of prison in under an hour, and ever since then, he plans to file a civil rights lawsuit against the Nassau County. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today, we witnessed corrupt cops caught in the act. It's bizarre how these officers mock the law and intimidate citizens. We hope departments take swift action and provide ample legal and constitutional training to educate these officers. If you agree with me, please consider showing your support by liking this video, and also make sure to subscribe to stay informed about future cases like these. Also, if you enjoyed this video, check out the next video here.